Now, now, Sure, you may also be a genius who can come up with plans to change the fate of the world, but that's beside the point. There's no way an ordinary girl like you would be okay with a plan that would cost millions of people their lives, is there?
Oh, you there, young man.
You're Reen Schwarzer, correct?
As am I. Stories of the Ashen Chevalier have certainly made their rounds across Calvin. Though I suppose not all of those stories paint you in the best light.
I was wondering when we'd finally get the chance to meet.
Oh, no. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you. In a way, this feels closer to a reunion than a first meeting. Perhaps it's due to all the tales I've heard about you from Tita and Josette, and from Prince Olivert as well.
Oh, Rain! There you are!
What you see before you is an outline of Operation Meal Mirage, our response to Operation Jormungand.
I knew it.
It doesn't stray too far from what we'd expected, but even so...
Seeing it all laid out like this makes it overwhelmingly real.
I get that a plan this crazy is probably our only hope, but still... We're really gonna do this, huh?
The Empire has drastically increased its military might, due largely in part to the draft. Current estimates number their forces at 1.2 million strong, and that figure will only rise before the fighting actually starts.
On the other hand, Calvard's military can barely scrape together 800,000, at most. Even if they try to boost their ranks with a draft of their own, that probably won't go over too well, judging by their last election.
Not to mention the huge difference in weapons and resources between the two countries. In terms of both aerial combat fleets and core tank units, Erebonia has a clear advantage. And that's without taking Panzer Soldats into account.
Yeah. There's no way the Verne Company's production line could even hope to keep up. What's more, the Empire now has an excuse to throw all the new technology it's been developing into this war.
With that in mind, it's entirely possible that the Civil War was nothing more than an opening move.
I agree. It seems likely. The same could be said of the Orbital Shutdown phenomenon, or even the 100 Days War. It is our belief that these events were simply set up, all to pave the way for Operation Jormungand.
Damn it. Those monsters.
And Meal Mirage is your plan for how to hold back Operation Jormungand. We have with us the Republican Army of Calvard, as well as troops from Le Mans and Orid.
You intend to coordinate everyone...
That's exactly right.
As you stated before, Calvard's armed forces total 800,000 strong. The Viceland army should bring that number up by about 100,000.
The Principality of Remiferia is prepared to lend its aid as well, to the effect of approximately 80,000 troops. Add to that figure an additional 120,000 from the Kingdom of Liberl.
Further, we can count on receiving around 20,000 soldiers from Le Mans and Orid combined, as well as another 10,000 from Crossbell and North Ambria. And this is to remain off the record, but we're expecting roughly 30,000 in reinforcements from Arteria as well.
Naturally, we
For almost half the continent.
Resistance cells from Crossbell, huh? That must be Sonia and the others.
Yeah, Muriel told me a bit about it, but...
North Ambria too? That have something to do with the movements we heard about there?
Yeah. The resistance there is made up of former members of the Northern Jaegers, who got absorbed into the Imperial Army.
And we got troops from Le Mans and Orid, too. That would be their defense forces, no?
That's right. We've actually known about their involvement for a little bit.
I have to say, I'm surprised the High Seat of the Septian Church would choose to involve themselves so directly.
But Rosine mentioned something about this earlier, didn't she?
Yes. The Congregation for Divine Worship is likely deploying the Papal Guard as we speak.
The Imperial Army's technological superiority is undeniable, and we can't underestimate the threat Ouroboros poses either. Further, directing and coordinating all parties involved will prove a tremendously difficult task. That is the purpose of our meeting, to determine who will serve as the key piece in our plan, the cornerstone upon which we can build our success.
Oh, yeah.
I present to you Cassius Bright, Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberl, and, as of today, Supreme Commander of Operation Meal Mirage.
What? Now that's what I call a power move.
A natural decision. Lieutenant General Bright did head the search and destroy operations against the cult in Crossbell.
What's more, he can already boast having pushed back an Imperial invasion once before. He's the most brilliant tactician of our time, without a doubt.
I should have known.
So you've accepted the position then, Dad? Even after hearing everything that's going to happen as a result of this plan?
I have. This can truly be called the Great War, the likes of which mankind has never seen before. A war that will surely destroy the lives of all it touches, soldiers and civilians alike. Hundreds of thousands of lives. Worst comes to worst, we could see casualties in the millions.
Millions? Yeah, that's definitely possible. But at least it will keep the Empire from completely destroying everything. Yeah,
He has a point.
I think I speak for us all when I say this dreadful decision weighs heavily on our hearts. But there are stakes here far more dire than the invasion of Calvert itself. Namely, Erebonia's 2 Septarians, as well as its curse, which spreads further and further with every land it conquers.
It's all connected.
If we don't act soon, the Republic will fall to the Empire's advance, drowning the entire nation in its curse. It would then only be a matter of time before the surrounding countries fell as well, until finally all of Zemuria is in the curse's grasp. All for the sake of reviving the ultimate being, the Great One. This we must avoid, above all else. If this dreadful decision is the only chance we have of saving our world, then so be it.
This whole catastrophe began in Erebonia. Though I can't personally agree to this plan, as a member of the Imperial family, I must allow it. Your Highness.
This is the consensus we have reached. I trust you understand now the reason we've gathered here.
There are a few things we must ask you now, namely if you accept the necessity of our plan. And furthermore, if we can count on your cooperation.
I'm sure you'd like some time to talk things over amongst yourselves, and with your other allies as well. But as you can probably tell, there's time we just don't have.
Members of the Bracer Guild, Special Support Section, Class 7, and Thor's Military Academy as a whole. We need your answers, here and now. How do you respond?
Ayo, a billion playable characters?
When it comes down to it, we, the Special Support Section, are just a single division of the CPD. We're in no position to defy the will of a nation, let alone 4. We understand the severity of the situation. Be that as it may, we can't, in good faith, lend our aid to this cause. There has to be a better way to fix this mess we're in. And we won't back down until we figure out how. Not just to stop this war, but so that someday, Crossbell can take back its independence for good.
I see.
You can count the Bracer Guild out of this deal, too. We're the supporting gauntlet of the common people. Their security and protection will always come first. But at the same time, we understand that you have to do this. So instead, we'll make sure to get in touch with our headquarters in Le Mans to organize an evacuation plan for all the citizens. And in the meantime, we'll look for our own way to resolve this. Just like the SSS. That's the Bracer Guild's decision.
Estelle.
Ah. With so many of us still missing, we can't claim to speak for Thors as a whole. But we can, at the very least, tell you our decision as Class 7. Become the foundation of the world. In a sense, those words have shaped our class from the very beginning. A war this big is certainly one way to keep the curse in check. We could be a new foundation afterwards. One built over ruins and destruction. But this curse is not absolute. Though it sweeps across the nation, toying with our fate, there are still those who stand together to resist it. We've seen as much with our very own eyes. We need a plan to try and ensure the safety of the world as we know it. Mille Mirage can be that plan, but, like the Guild and the SSS, we choose to find a third path forward for ourselves. That means dealing with any incidents brought about by the curse, as well as the rivalries. Whether or not that's even possible, I don't know. Time is running out on us even as we speak. Yet still, we'll continue to tread forward, step by step. Because we owe it to Prince Olivert to find that third path he always strove to take.
Reen.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
The path Prince Olivert would have wanted.
I see.
My goodness. The naivete of youth never fails to astound me. And yet, as history shows us, it is precisely the young and foolish who bring change to the world.
The same could be said of those not bound by duty or tradition. Come to think of it, Prince Olivert himself embodied every one of those qualities.
He most certainly did. And his spirit lives on in this next generation.
We have heard your convictions, clear and true. Operation Meal Mirage is already underway. But so long as you respect our position, we will respect yours in turn.
You're under no obligation to participate in our plan. That said, we'd appreciate your help wherever possible. That includes exchanging information, keeping civilians safe, and so on.
We certainly have more room to cooperate than Operation Jormungand does at the very least. You Bracers played a pivotal role in solving the incidents in Laburo, as did the Special Support Section in Crossbell. I eagerly await seeing what such seasoned heroes can bring to the table.
Thank you. We won't disappoint.
I don't know if I'd call us heroes exactly, but we'll help out in any way we can.
The Legend of Heroes.
Well, that suspense was killing me.
As grim as our circumstances are, we now know what our mission must be.
Right! We gotta do everything we can to stop this war before it begins. And even if it does, we'll just have to find a way to end it.
Right. Our first course of action is figuring out exactly what we can accomplish right now as members of Thors. I imagine the rivalries will play a key role in that.
Agreed.
You're all pretty gung-ho about this, huh?
How are you guys so relentlessly positive about everything?
It really is the most annoying.
Wait a sec.
I know that voice.
It's him.
Enforcer number 0 of Ouroboros.
Campanella, show yourself.
Sounds like things are coming along nicely over here. Quite the illustrious guest list you have here. I'm almost starstruck.
Indeed. It would seem the rumors weren't unfounded.
Belle! The new third Anguis of Ouroboros.
Lady Mildine, my greetings to you and all the leaders of the world gathered here today. I see a number of familiar faces and some new ones too. My, how delightful.
You must be Dieter Croesus' daughter. I've heard the rumors of what you've become.
A member of an international terrorist organization. Gracious me, the audacity of this woman.
Whoa, he really called it, huh, Lady Belle?
Ha, you're one to talk.
Hey, this is some party you guys got going on.
Real swanky joint, too. Shame for you, Zephyr's here to crash it.
Shirley! You...
Boss! That means Zeno and Leo are here too, doesn't it?
Sure does. But hey, we're not done with the lineup just yet. Don't think things will go the same for you here as they did at the workshop.
Please excuse our intrusion.
Sharon.
George!
So you've come.
Lecter, it's really you.
In the flesh. Long time no see, ladies.
My lady, everyone, I apologize for interrupting such an important meeting.
You should have just kept the mask on, Angie. If you're all quite finished, it's time I make the final introduction.
Your Highness!
Cedric, why are you...
Ah, if it isn't my dear sister, Alvin, and Class 7. Your little stunt in leaves caused me no end of headaches.
You had it coming! That's what you get for getting Elise and Tio all wrapped up in your schemes!
That's simply how it works between us. You should understand this by now. The rivalries are no different. But this particular matter has been entrusted to me by Chancellor Osborne himself. Consider this a little congratulatory visit from us to celebrate the commencement of Operation Meal Mirage.
Were we just hacked?
Yep. They probably used the Society's astral code to infiltrate the system.
Courtesy of Belle and the Fool, I'd assume.
Sounds like we're in for a fair bit of trouble then, huh?
Yeah, they're coming.
What the?
Damn! They brought Imperial warships! No, not quite.
This is the bridge. We have an emergency. We've got 8 Crimson ships approaching on our 9. And with them, a 280 Arch-class airship.
Damn. There's only one ship that friggin' massive.
You mean the one that appeared during the orbital shutdown?
That's right. Ouroboros' pride and joy. The largest battleship in the history of mankind.
The Crimson Ark. The Glorious.
Hey, yo, what? This group, what the hell? This is a group of all time. What the? We need a healer. Look at this group. What the hell? The group of all time. Yeah. Ah! The female group. Only one? One? But why?
Now, shall we get going?
Best of luck, all of you. You guys be careful, okay?
Wait, what in the world's going on? Whatever it is, it looks like we got a real juicy scoop on our hands.
Oh, no you don't.
I believe you all know what it is you must do.
Yeah.
We got this.
Just leave it to us.
Now then, shall we move out ourselves? We are currently under attack by Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers and members of the Red Constellation.
The Red Constellation, huh? Gonna be a real pain in the ass, especially with the Blitz there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gilbert's probably heading up the enhanced Jaegers. Not that he's anything to worry about. His archaisms might still give us some trouble, though.
But speak for yourself. I'll make sure that little errand boy regrets ever stepping foot in here.
Ash, Kurt, I'll be counting on you.
Understood.
Yuna, Altina, we're going to need your support as well. Of course!
I'll give it my best.
All right, guys. It's time to begin our joint operation. Team A will go starboard. Team B, you head port.
Our current position is the rear side of the...
Put our teamwork to the test, huh? It's our time to shine, Reen. Let's go!
Right. Show me what you've got, Lloyd.
Ready to go!
Here I go! Get in there! Get in there!
Now, bring it on! I'm up! Get back! It's down!
There! Here I go!
I've got this!
You're finished!
Ready to go!
Let's do this! There!
Gotcha! It's my turn! Shit!
It's my turn!
I've got this! Ha! An opening!
Gotcha!
Wow. You're pretty impressive.
Damn straight. Let's keep this up.
That's how it's done.
Yay! I did it!
That was it. Watch yourselves. This will be tough.
Let's go!
Ready to go! Ha! An opening!
Gotcha! I'm up! Ha!
Eye for an eye! Here I go!
I've got this!
Let's do this! It's my turn!
It is! Rising sun! Here I go! Now's our chance!
Too slow!
Ready to go!
There!
Gotcha! Let's go! Shit! Now!
There!
This is the end!
Impressive. Nothing gets past Detective Banning's,
Not
huh?
with you fighting by my side.
You ain't seen nothing.
You're a natural, Reen. That 8 leaves technique of yours isn't just for show.
Get in there!
Thanks.
You finish them quick!
Let's do this!
It's my turn! Get back! It's down!
There! It's my turn!
Here I go!
Moving out! Ha! An opening!
Gotcha!
Ready to go!
Ha!
It's my turn!
It's my...
My turn! No problemo. Ready to go!
This is nice.
Take this! Watch out! This one's tough!
You're finished!
An opening!
Gotcha! Let's go! Roll! Helix now!
There! Right! Zero now!
An opening!
Here I go! Try this. Now's our chance!
Too slow!
Moving out! I've got this!
There!
Gotcha! I'm up! Ha!
It's my...
Ready to go!
None of my...
My turn!
I've got this!
Let's go!
Yeah! Let's go! They're open!
An opening!
It's over!
Impressive. Nothing gets past Detective Banning's,
Not
huh?
with you fighting by my side.
That's how it's done.
Nice.
I must train even more.
Not much to worry about when we got a team like this.
Still, I'd hate to be a burden. I'll do what I can to keep up.
Ha! You old-timers just sit back and relax. I could do this shit in my sleep.
Oh, this place. The staircase past here should take us to the deck.
Right. That's how you ran up with the princess 2 years ago.
Nice dodge. It's nice to see you again too, young master. And you have Detective Lloyd Bannings with you as well. It's been a while. Huh. These are my new hunting grounds. You can forget about making it to the upper deck. I suggest you retreat now.
Ha! You wish, Black Fang.
I've been itching to take you and those Chevaliers on for a while. Having the young master here's just an added bonus.
Men, ready your weapons. Let's see them withstand the sting of the Red Scorpion.
Yeah!
There! I've got your cannon!
I'm up!
Cut him down!
I'm up!
Yeah! It's my turn! Shit! Not a chance! I've got this!
You're finished!
An opening!
Gotcha! My mind is clear.
I've got your cannon!
Moving out!
About time I got this.
Eat steel!
I just give up.
I've got this!
I failed!
We won! Now let's move on.
All right.
Nice! There we go!
Nice. I must train even.
Yay!
It's my
Now
turn.
go.
Let's go.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Take this! Get him!
It's mine! Got it. Exterminating.
It's my turn.
Here I go! Take this!
Let's go.
Ready? My turn. Ready? You're done! Now!
Gotcha!
This'll end it!
It's my turn.
Yes.
Get him!
It's mine! It's down!
Gotcha!
Weak! Weak! The coast is clear. But stay on your toes. Ha! Yep! Let's go in guns blazing.
That enemy is struck.
Watch out!
That one looks tough.
Sneaking mission.
Yes!
Start. All right, let's do this. Now, lethal crusade!
It's my turn.
Here I go! Take this!
Now's the time!
Follow up. My turn now. Take this!
It's my turn.
Arcus, activate. Oh, there!
Yes.
Commencing drive. Huh. Let's go.
It's down! Gotcha! Leave it to me! Stay strong, everybody!
My turn now. Huh, get him!
It's mine! Let's go.
Arcus, activate.
My turn. Ha! Yeah! It's down!
Gotcha!
There!
I got some good data.
Yeah, I did it!
Stats updated.
Wow, Yuna. I'm impressed.
Aw, thanks. Right back at ya.
Come and get it!
Ready?
Ha! Ha! You're done now! Gotcha! Let's go! Huh. Take this! You're down!
It's mine!
Yes.
Demi-gun F-Zero! Break! I got you! Weak! My turn. Yeah, it's down!
Gotcha!
Leave it to me! Yeah! Now's the time!
Follow up.
Oh, right! Yeah!
My turn.
Yeah! Weak!
It's my turn.
Yes! Ha! They're off guard!
Follow up.
Ha! Yeah! It's down!
Gotcha!
Weak! The coast is clear, but stay on your toes. Diligence is its... It's a tough one. Careful. Let's go in, guns blitz!
Threat level. High.
Breakthrough!
Yeah!
It's my turn.
What? I got her! Too low! Wheel of time!
Yes! Arcus activate!
Let's go.
Arcus activate!
My turn.
It's down!
Gotcha!
Weak!
Enhancing.
Yeah! Let's go! Now!
Gotcha!
It's my turn.
There! I got you! Leave it to me! Yeah! They're off guard!
Follow up.
Ha! Yeah! Leave it to me! Here I go! Take this! Ha!
Yes.
Right! Yeah!
Ha! Let's go! Yeah!
It's my
My turn! Huh.
Leave it to me! Fire! Yeah! The coast is clear, but stay on your toes. I did it!
Yeah,
Stats updated. Ah, the usual swarms of military monsters and archaisms.
It's hard to predict which of the two we'll run into next, though.
The enhanced Jaegers are just a bunch of small fry at least.
Just thought I'd swing by and say hello. You can, and should, address me as tough. Thank you to forget. The mere thought of those days brings a then, this is now. I only graced you with my help because the situation called for it. In the 3 years since, though I've suffered a few setbacks here and there.
Good goddess. There he goes again.
We don't need a whole preamble for every fight.
How about you stow your mouth and How do you like? But don't think it's the same as the old one. Marveling in history will remember you as yet another. I'll wipe the floor with you.
Sneaking mission.
Eat this!
Yeah. Let's go. It's down. Thank you.
My turn now.
Hope you're ready. Orbital driver. Turn right. Right.
What I got?
It's my turn.
Let's go. All right, let's do this. Now, lethal crusade. Yeah.
Eat this! It's my turn. Now's the time.
Follow up. Let's go.
You're finished! But how? This is the latest model!
Yes! Stay strong, everyone!
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks!
Thanks. Let's go. Now.
It's my turn.
Commencing drive. Let's go. Exterminating.
Let's go.
It's down.
It's my turn.
Yes. Fire.
Let's go.
You're finished!
My turn. Exterminating.
It's my turn.
I'm in trouble.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Right.
I'm in trouble.
Thank you. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Right. Let's go.
You're finished!
Leave it to me.
Thank goodness that went well.
There's more where that came from.
I've done it!
It's only stats up to diligence is its.
Pull yourselves together! My reputation as your... Wait!
Lloyd's team will be taking on the Red Constellation. I hope they'll be all right.
Of course they will. They've got Joshua and Reen with them too.
The deck's just up ahead.
We've got to keep the enemy's main forces at bay.
We don't know what's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Your Highness!
There they are! Belle!
Zephyr, too.
And Lecter's with him.
Damn! They've got us surrounded.
Sharon.
So the two of you have come as well.
And the rest are on the other side.
Allow me to congratulate you all on making it this far. But then again, I should expect no less from such an accomplished group of heroes.
You guys managed to take down Gareth's crew, huh? Not bad.
Well, technically speaking, they made more of a, shall we say, tactical retreat.
Impressive as it is, I'm afraid your luck has just run out.
Kind of funny how we all have this boy-girl split going on, though.
Not a whole lot of places for you to run here. Unless you plan on getting through all that.
There's nowhere left to go.
I've got to buy guys some time. I have only one thing to ask you, Your Highness. You said earlier that the Chancellor himself was the one who put you up to this. Is that true?
Huh? What are you trying to say?
You caught on that fast, huh?
Sharp as always.
Of course it's true. I wouldn't lie about something like that. Though I suppose he didn't explicitly tell me to take down the ship and everyone aboard.
As I thought. Hold on. This is insane.
So you're going to slaughter all these worldly...
Yes. But it doesn't have to be that. Naturally, the tragedy will be reported as a cruel assault.
Wow. It's almost impressive how far off the deep end this guy's gone.
You'd stoop to staged lies and false pretenses just to start a war? Unlike your brother, it sounds like you've learned nothing from Hamel.
I see. So, you're one of the orphans of Hamel. Then you should know better than anyone. Our world is built on a bedrock of lies.
Joshua?
Who cares about all that crap? Princey Boy here wanted our help. So Lady Belle was like, hey, why not?
We procured the Crimson Arg at His Highness's request. The Grandmaster gave us the go-ahead, of course, but I've been looking forward to taking it out on a spin for a while now.
You really are a slave to your desires, aren't you?
Belle, it's not like you're any better, fool!
Furthermore, the gender split between us doesn't wholly apply with you here.
Hmm? Oh, right. My bad. How could I forget?
Huh?
Ugh! Enough of this meaningless prattle! They may have us cornered, but we have them outnumbered. And I, for one, refuse to back down. We'll fight no matter the odds.
Huh?
You said it! You're way off base if you think we're going down without a fight.
Agreed. The many dignitaries gathered here today are depending on us to ensure their safe escape.
We've got our own path to find. A third one, just like Reen said. We're not letting you close it off that easy.
Right. If it's do or die, we choose to do.
Lloyd.
Ha! They're bringing out the inspirational speeches. Guess that means it's go time, huh?
Indeed. We won't let you get away with this, Your Highness.
You may have numbers, but we have power on...
Guess it's time for you youngins to show us what you're worth.
You're still bright, yeah? The bracer? You don't look all that strong to me, but I bet that means you're hiding something nice under the hood. Let's see if I can get you to bear it all.
Whatever. We might have missed each other back in Crossbell, Bloody Shirley, but the only thing you're getting a taste of today is the business end of my staff.
Maribel. Ready to pick up where we left off 2 years ago?
Adios has brought me here so that I may finally set you straight. You're my closest friend, Belle. It's a... My. Since when did you two grow so determined? If you're so eager to oppose me...
Wow, I can't even tell which one of you is more twisted. Oh well, guess that means the friendly banter phase is over now.
About time! I think I'll start by wiping that smug little smile off your face!
2 Knights of the Stall Ritter and the Severing Eclipse.
What a lively little get-together this is shaping up. A shame we can't stop for a spot of tea. I really did enjoy the kind you served, Sharon.
Why, Lady Wren, that banquet was 4 whole years ago. I'm honored you'd find it so memorable.
You seem to have grown considerably since last we saw you, Duvalie. But enough talk.
Given your power, you should have no problem keep... Of course. My strength is yours.
Wait, this is Sharon we're talking about. Still, we'll need...
Guess it can't hurt to play the princess' little game.
Indeed. However, this little game...
Try and keep this entertaining for...
Oh, believe me, you'll be in stitches after we're done with you.
If you're so intent on drowning this world in dissonance, then we'll just have to silence you.
My Jaeger days ain't behind me just yet. Not until we settle our little rivalry for good.
Teams A and B, prepare to break through on both fronts. Goddess be with us. Together, we'll overcome every barrier in our way.
Right!
Yeah, shit. This ain't good.
What's the deal with all the dudes here?
I don't know. Why's it matter, man?
They will make fine opponents regardless.
Swiftly! Ship!
Now, I ain't done with you.
Sweet
I've got this.
Ready to go. Ready to go. I will not falter again. Ready? Rest in peace.
Have a taste of this! Riot Flame! Have some of this!
Yeah.
My turn. Moving out. An opening. Gotcha. I see you.
There.
Thanks. Got it.
Are you okay?
Ready to go.
My turn. There.
Eye for an eye. My turn.
I'll take you to a world of fantasy. Now, for the climax, Remedy. Thank you, everyone, for
My
listening.
turn. I see you.
Are you okay?
I've got this. Swiftly. Shadow. Ready to go. You're finished. Yeah. Not a chance. Here have some freebies on me.
Take Imperials now!
Damn.
About time I got this.
Eat steel.
I just give up.
Knew it wouldn't be that easy.
This ain't so easy after all.
Just as strong as I anticipated.
We are the Blades of Ouroboros.
It's down!
No problem.
Yeah! Here I go! Crackle! Very well. Well, shall we? I'm only just some caliber!
My turn. Now, transform. Complete. Ready. Launch. Rio now. Open exterminating target.
Yeah! My turn now.
All right, let's do this. Now, lethal crusade!
Now then. It's time we entertained our round and round. Up you go. Let the party. I do hope you enjoyed yourself.
Impressive as always.
Very well.
You've worn me out quite a bit.
We now.
No problem.
Remarkably done.
Shirley, dear, how about we toy with them by flowing? Be gone! Return fire!
Yeah. Gotcha.
Back off!
Yeah, right!
Thank you. It's my turn.
Now, let us begin. Oh, holy rite of come forth from the heavens for a rain!
Thank you.
appreciate
Yes.
it. Thanks.
deploy. Yes.
This is it! Yeah! One more! I'll finish it!
Let's go.
Hope you're ready.
Orbital driver
My turn now.
How bad?
Now, off you go.
Time to switch. Shuffle, shuffle.
Let's go.
I appreciate it!
Thanks.
Back off! What's that? What I got? Too close! We're on time!
Return fire! Leave it to me.
Stay strong over there! I appreciate it!
If you would, Campanella.
It's my turn! Yep!
Thank you. It's my turn.
Thanks.
And seal. It's my turn.
This is it! Yeah! One more! I'll finish it!
Let's go.
Alrighty then.
Now, off you go.
Here!
Let's go. Arcus, activate.
My turn now. Arcus, activate!
It's my turn. Ha! Deadly! By flowing mana.
Yeah! Ha! Gotcha!
Return fire!
Thank you.
Wow, that's messed up!
Be gone!
Don't give in. It's my turn. Now. Thank you. Let's go.
Thanks.
What's that? What I got? Too close! We're on
Let's go.
time!
Commencing drive.
Ha! A bloody cross!
Yes.
Hope you're ready.
Orbital driver
Ooh, now we're getting somewhere.
Time to switch. Shuffle, shuffle. Yeah!
Payback.
Back off!
Leave it to me. Now's the time.
Follow up.
If you would, Campanella.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone.
Thank you.
Alrighty then.
Yes. now. Let us begin. Oh, holy rite of come forth from the heavens. Aura reign!
I appreciate it!
Return fire! They're off guard!
Follow up.
I'll show you.
All right!
Hope you're ready.
Orbital driver.
I figured you'd put up a fight.
Here I go! Yeah!
Thank you.
Here I go!
Return fire!
Yes.
All right!
By flowing.
Be gone!
Return fire! Leave it to me. Ha!
Yeah! I
Thank you.
appreciate it!
Let's go.
Back off!
Thank you.
Let's go!
It's my turn! Orcus activate!
It's my turn.
Stay strong, everyone! I appreciate it!
Stay! Out! Now! Off you go!
Yes.
Let's go!
It's my turn! Yeah!
Leave it to me. Ha!
Yeah!
Thank you. Let's go.
Let's go!
All right!
It's my turn.
This is it! Yeah! One more! I'll finish it! Excel!
It's my turn. Ha! Out! Now! Off you go!
Thank you. Yes.
What? I got too slow! We're alive!
How delightful.
Now then, time. Struggle in vain.
It's my turn!
It's my turn. Let's go. Moving out. Arcus, activate. Take that.
Let's go.
Cut him down!
Very well.
Here we go. Shoulder the cross across. Rebellion.
My turn.
It ends, Hulk. Rising sun.
Let's go.
Behold, now, Island!
Ragnar is right. You're stronger than I expected.
It's my turn! Yeah! Let's go! Crimson Slash! Not today! Not today! Let's go! Alright, let's go! Mjolnir! I'm up!
Let's go.
Yeah!
Thanks.
My mind is clear. Swing and lead!
Let's go.
my turn! They're open!
An opening!
Stubborn pests. Yeah, but
These guys are a real pain in the ass. It makes for a killer photo op, though.
They've taken countermeasures to ensure the
Intelligence Division is poised and ready to flood the world with misinformation. All they need is an excuse.
And the Scarecrow's already at work. I'd expect no less from Osborn's right-hand man. We'll have to count on Richard and the others to stave them off.
Indeed. Lecter, how did this happen?
They've got the whole airspace locked down tight. Not one gap to be seen.
Brigadier General Bardius, shouldn't we go help them? This is the perfect chance for me to knock some sense back into George.
No. I need all of you to stand down.
It seems your worst-case scenario is upon us.
I'm afraid so.
Mildine? No.
Major activity on the Glorious. There's something massive deploying on deck.
Oh no! I knew it.
No way!
Ions?
3 of them.
They look a little different from the ones we saw in Crossbell.
these must be their second models.
They're coming.
Remember your orders! Hold the line!
You won't get us that easy! Take this!
Watch out! All ships, evasive maneuvers.
If we can just keep up the pressure.
Damn it!
Gaius! Rosine!
Shit. Don't tell me.
It's coming.
Oh, a little flashy for my taste, but not bad.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, nice one, Lady Val.
I guess that creepy doll obsession of yours makes you pretty good at controlling ions, huh?
Why, naturally.
Instructor,
Are you gonna call him in?
Yeah. I'll leave everything else to you. Heed my call. Valimar!
Come! Ordine!
Of course.
Those are Divine Knights?
They're even more impressive than I imagined.
Ah, finally bringing out your ace in the hole, huh?
However, we've accounted for this.
To me, Testarossa!
Come, Zector!
2 more of them?
The Vermilion and Palatinate Knights.
Prince Cedric.
You sure you're up for this, old man?
Well then, since we have this chance, how about we start the rivalries right here and now?
Hey, cool your jets there, little prince. Doesn't count if we're not in a shrine.
That's one way to break a stalemate.
The Ion Gamma. Seeing it from the other side of the battlefield.
Having second thoughts?
Hopefully you see now that you... Unfortunately, the situation will only get...
Damn. This puts us in a real bind.
What do we do now?
Off your asses, everyone!
My patience has reached its limit. We need to help.
Hold on, guys.
Let's find our way up to the deck.
I can teleport us there.
No, that won't be necessary. We have one final landing craft left on board. With it, you will make your escape, along with Her Highness.
I'll head to the deck. Be sure to recover Schwarzer and the others when the chance strikes.
But that would mean...
Just tell us, Muse.
Lady Mildine accounted for this, should things go south. And as it so happens, everything went just as she predicted. This is our contingency plan.
Everyone, it's been my pleasure to know each and every... I ask that you give Instructor Reen and the rest...
Muse.
You want to get yourselves killed? We don't wish to die here. But dire straits call for dire measures.
We will soon plot a course for the Crimson Ark. There'll be no getting away for them.
What kind of nonsense is that?
An impact that massive.
Besides, what would the Viceland army do without its flagship?
And what of Mille Mirage?
Not to worry. Mille Mirage was set in motion the moment Lieutenant General Bright was named Supreme Commander. The Viceland Army's core forces need only await his orders, and I suspect Vita will come to their aid as well.
We're fully aware of how heavy a blow sacrificing this ship will be. But if it allows us to take down the Crimson Ark in turn, then as far as exchanges go...
Muse? But why? Mildine? No, Muse! What reason is there for you to throw your life away as well?
It's only right that the one responsible for a plan that will kill millions joins them in death. I long ago decided to stand my ground with the generals, should it come to this. Though in truth, perhaps I'm simply not strong enough to bear all that grief.
Muse! You really...
As the Supreme Commander of the Viceland Army, I order you to evacuate this ship immediately. Notify all crew members. Prepare to execute Plan D.
As you wish.
Commence Plan D! For the glory of the Viceland Army!
Yes, my lord! Yes, your highness!
The landing craft is in the hold directly below. Make your way to the elevator at once. Or else, goddess be my witness, I will cut you down right where you stand.
Shit.
You leave us no choice.
Actually, I don't think we have to go at all.
Huh? Kia? What do you mean?
She's exactly right.
It's the old man.
Mr. Bright!
Suspend Plan D until further notice.
This course of action has already been discussed. I was under the impression we'd come to an agreement.
Indeed. You truly are a remarkable young woman, capable of influencing the very fate of the world itself. But it would seem both of us failed to give credit where credit was due. Namely, to the potential of the third path, and the wings which light its way.
Did you just say wings?
There's only one thing in Erebonia that comes to mind.
Yeah! They're coming! Ah! I recognize that sound!
Wait, isn't that...
Now what?
It's getting closer.
Another enemy airship? No.
That ship, it's...
Confirm visual on enemy strike force. 3 ion units also confirmed.
Breaking into combat airspace. Ready to execute Plan 07.
Then let us tarry no longer. Landing party, are you prepared?
That we are. You can just leave the rest to us.
We shall take care of things from here on out.
To think I get to bear witness to such a dramatic scene firsthand.
Such are the benefits that come with our roles on this stage.
Let's get to it already. Been a long time since I had the chance to get a little wild.
Attention all crew. Today marks the day of our maiden voyage. And what a day it is. But this Grand Blue yonder is no place for confinement. Let us show them we won't so easily dance to their tune.
Aye, aye, Captain!
What?
What is that thing?
The Merkaba Unit 2? Wait, no! It's...
What? Was it always that crazy huge?
Here they come! Hell yeah! Looks like the party's really getting started now!
The hell'd you guys come from?
Hot damn. Talk about crashing a party.
Fear not. Your salvation has arrived.
Patrick!
And not just him.
Shara! That's right. I hope you haven't gotten into too much trouble without me. Sorry for dropping in out of the blue. I imagine it must be confusing for those of you I haven't met. My name is Sherazard Harvey, but some of you might know me better as the Liberlian Bracer Guild's Silver Streak.
You're back. Perfect time, too. You're Estelle's friend, aren't you? We heard you'd been missing for some time.
So you're okay after all?
Seems so. Though she's certainly not the only familiar face to drop in.
I have to say, you two are the last people I would have expected to show up.
Ha ha! You should know this by now. Where the spotlight goes, so too shall I.
Better late than never, I suppose. This should help even the scales.
Phantom Thief B?
Huh, impressive. They use some kind of magic to stop the big guy here in his tracks.
I could learn quite a bit about being an Anguis from you. Perhaps you could give me some private tutelage sometime.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But I'm afraid we're not quite on the same team here, so to speak.
What is even going on right now?
I detect a layer to this that is beyond my comprehension.
Man, there's a lot I'd like to comment on, but now's not really the time.
You can say that again. It seems for once we're both on the same page.
How? How are you here? You were aboard the Courageous when it exploded. I saw it with my own eyes.
Who can say? Maybe Adios spared me just so I could come spoil your fun.
You're Instructor Reen's friend.
Sup, Reen? How you been? Good to see
What
you
the
too,
hell?
Estelle. Joshua. I'm finally
This
back
ain't
from
right.
my little vacation
What is
in
it, Dark
Gehenna.
Souls? Where you can't die?
Tova.
What?
No way. I swear this better not just be a dream.
You're okay. I can't believe it.
Huh. You don't look like much of an immortal to me. Doubt you could have gotten revived.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, he's just a perfectly normal guy from head to toe. Unlike us.
You telling me a regular-ass guy like you survived a whole friggin' ship exploding?
That's right. Like I said, I had Adios there looking out for me. Well, maybe not just Adios.
Well now, this doesn't quite match up with what we were told, now does it?
I'm starting to think someone played a dirty little trick on us.
It bears reminding that Master Tovar was not the only passenger on the Courageous when it exploded.
Then... that would mean...
Ah, what a delight it is to know my memory lingers on in so many minds. Please, open your Arcus units and let your imagination become reality.
You'll have to excuse my aesthetic augmentation. Rest assured, before you sits the very same devilish rogue you've always known.
Olivert! You're alive! And there's Mint and the others! They've been with His Highness all along!
Yeah. Looks like they've got a few branch campus kids tagging along too.
Unbelievable. Looks like His Highness has got us beat.
Indeed. One might say he utterly outplayed us.
It's been a good while, Rain. I see you've gone through a bit of a makeover yourself. And just like yours truly, you're all the sexier for it, you handsome little rascal, you.
Your Highness, I can't believe it. You're really alive. But how?
That's what we want to know. Why didn't you tell us? Do you have any idea how we felt when they came to the world and told us you blew up?
I can only imagine. And for that, I cannot apologize enough. The circumstances which forced me to secrecy were as entangling as a rose bush, and twice as prickly. Ah, but what does it matter? No remorse can hold us from the blooming jubilation of this long-awaited reunion of ours.
We can't argue with you there. Though I suppose this explains why Shara went off the radar.
Pretty much. I happened to randomly stumble upon some info about his survival. That was why I had to cut off all contact. We couldn't have information like that leaking out to just anyone. Not only for Olivier's sake, but the Courageous Two's as well.
Well, I guess that makes sense, but... Oh, sorry, Reen. We kinda cut you off there, huh?
Not at all. Honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around all this. I didn't expect to see you here either, Major Michael. Much less you, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller.
This is what I meant when I said I had plans of my own.
It's been a fair bit longer for us, though, hasn't it, Schwarzer? A shame I couldn't say this sooner, but I'd like to thank you for all you've done for Kurt.
Mueller! Thank goodness you're all right. When I heard the 7th got disbanded, I didn't know what to think.
Ah, Kurt. There you are. I can tell you've gotten stronger since I last saw you, but I think it's best we set our family gathering aside.
Indeed.
You survived after all. But I regret to inform you, Operation Jormungand is already underway. The same goes for... So tell me, Olivert, what...
If I may hazard a guess, perhaps he's here to join Mille Mirage.
Alas, no. With Muse, Cassius, and all the other presiding dignitaries involved, Mille Mirage is in as good a set of hands as can be.
I, or rather we, have appeared before you today for one reason, and one reason only. To serve as the wings upon which deliverance to a third path is granted.
Jormungand and Mille Mirage. Two massive operations of unavoidable consequence. Yet amidst these titans is another force. Those unyielding in their hope that the twilight will soon give way to the dawn. Reen, Lloyd, and Estelle, and each of their companions that walk this path with them. Not to mention a multitude of others, all ready to lend aid to their cause. Across the continent, people of all walks are making the decision to follow their hearts. Thus, so too shall we, so that our wings may help them soar. And soaring, high above the holds of Erebonia's curse, we will join together as one, to become the radiant rays of hope, piercing through the oppressive darkness of despair. To that end, I hereby name us. Not the crimson wings of the Civil War, nor the winds of freedom on the Western Front, but our third and greatest title, the Radiant Wings.
Your Highness.
The Radiant Wings, huh?
It has a lovely ring to it, doesn't it?
Huh. Didn't even take you 5 minutes to flip the whole damn script on us.
Ha ha! Finer words have never been spoken, O eternal.
Whew, boy. The dead keep cropping up one by one. We really screwed the pooch here, huh?
Then why don't we go ahead and make things right? This little charade ends here.
What?
Your Highness!
Seriously? Haven't you?
Well, why not? I'm always up for a bit of slaughter and destruction.
And there's nothing quite like putting a damper on someone's parade. I suppose we couldn't expect it to hold forever.
Shit, don't tell me.
It's engaging spatial annihilation. The Type Beta is switching to high-speed mode as well.
Now you've done it!
Enough chit-chat. Time to say goodbye.
Damn. It would seem they aren't bluffing.
Stop this at once, Cedric. Why are you still doing this? Oliver just came back to us.
Don't you see, Elfin? That's exactly why I must do this. I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak. We're ending this world and creating a new order in its place. And an undertaking this great leaves me no room for weakness. Chancellor Osborne entrusted me with a mission. And I swear, by my hand, I will carry it through.
I believe you've actually done quite enough for now, Your Highness.
Huh?
That voice.
My, speak of the devil.
Chancellor...
Rufus, too.
Instructor Claire.
I come to you today from the Imperial capital. You'll have to excuse me for not attending in person. As for my fellow world leaders, President Rocksmith, Prince Albert, Princess Claudia, my warmest greetings to you all.
You're the last person I expected to make an appearance here today.
Our greetings to you as well. A shame we couldn't meet under better circumstances.
I must apologize for not giving you prior notice of our visit.
Not at all, Your Highness. This airspace is a neutral zone. No permission is needed from the Erebonian government to enter it. Lieutenant General Cassius Bright. Just how long has it been?
Since your surprise visit to Liberl? About 3 years. Though it appears your people have been fervently active in our regional capitals in your stead.
You flatter me. Our work is nothing compared to that of your team from R&A Research.
Are they talking about the Erebonian Intelligence Division?
Yeah. Richard and the others have been struggling to counter their efforts.
I see the Special Support Section has chosen to attend as well. I do hope our dear Rufus isn't causing you too many difficulties.
Here and there, perhaps. Though I would very much like to establish a better working relationship with them wherever we can.
What a barefaced liar.
It's a pleasure to meet you again, Your Excellency.
I can't help but be reminded of our conversation at Orcus Tower 2 years back.
Ah, yes. When we spoke of the resolve needed in trying times. How very nostalgic. And last, but certainly not least, Prince Olivert, my deepest apologies. I scarcely realized just how gravely I'd underestimated you. I imagine even the Duchess and her cohorts must share in my sentiment.
Indeed. It would seem I'm not as keen as I thought myself to be.
That's quite enough flattery for today, Your Excellency. As it currently stands, we can no longer stop either one of these grand operations from commencing. And yet, as I've already declared, we will continue on as the Wings of Passage. For Reen, Lloyd, Estelle, and every one of their allies. For I know in my heart of hearts that their light will shine through to the very end.
Your Highness.
If we weren't sure of ourselves before, we definitely are now.
He's trying way too hard to sound cool.
Be my guest. You may flit around as much as you please, but know this. You have only 6 days before Operation Jormungand makes its move.
Huh? As one of the authors behind this plan, allow me to issue a declaration. The order to commence Operation Jormungand will be officially given at the stroke of noon on the 1st of September.
D-Day. The start of the Great War.
Indeed. And preceding it, an omen of epic proportions to which the entire continent will bear witness. The harbinger of the end of the world. The Great Twilight.
The same day will also mark the beginning of the rivalry of the Seven. Jaeger King Rutger Clausel, I hope you are prepared.
Sure am.
And what of you, 7th Anguis of Ouroboros, Arian Road the Steel Maiden?
I have no objections.
I must admit, I'm deeply interested in how you all managed to escape that explosion. But I can wait until a more appropriate time to satisfy my curiosity.
Then it's true. Yeah. Though I bet the Phantom Thief had something to do with it.
Now, if I may have your attention, everyone, I'd like to present 2 individuals who deserve some recognition for their contributions to the rivalries.
Mother! And Professor Schmidt, too?
So when you said you were leaving on business...
Hello. I suspect this comes to you as somewhat of a surprise. But I simply assisted with an off-the-record request from the Erebonian government. Miss Croyce, the professor and I have completed fine-tuning the device.
You can save your empty gratitude for someone else. I am simply working toward my own goals, nothing more.
What exactly are you planning?
Allow me to make one final introduction to our roster. One not even we expected. And yet, one that will surely prove instrumental in setting the stage for the rivalries.
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen it.
Yo, you called? Man, I love it when there's a time limit. Really gets the blood pumping, you feel me? But I ain't the star here. Hey, come on out already.
No way.
Viscount Arcade?
So this is what became of you.
I was curious how and where you'd managed to wander off after losing your left arm.
His left arm. Father.
So you've turned even the Radiant Blade Master into one of your puppets, then?
That would be wrong, for I am no puppet. I am Victor S. Arcade. I have lost neither my memories nor my sense of self. It brings me no small pain for us to meet again like this, Cassius.
Perhaps. But it's no small delight to know you're still alive as well. I can only assume this is the curse compelling you against your will.
Huh? Know something we don't, old man?
A similar case occurred in Liberl 3 years ago.
In Phantasma.
We encountered artificial copies of people who had the same memories and personalities as the originals.
You're trying to tell me it's happening all over again?
No, that was in the Recluse Cube. What we have here in Erebonia is something on a far greater scale than that.
Yeah. The curse is forcing Mr. Viscount to do whatever it wants him to. He's the strongest swordmaster in the Empire. That's why he was chosen to set the stage for the rivalries.
Precisely.
All to create the best possible conditions for the resurrection of the Great One.
So that's how it works. It's almost as though the curse has a consciousness, a will of its own.
No, Father.
So his skills as one of the greatest swordsmen on the continent are being used against him.
There's no need for anguish. These are nothing more than the whims of fate. When next we meet, Reen, Laura, I expect you to put forth your very best.
Catch you when the fun finally starts. We'll be waiting.
Alrighty. Guess we best head out ourselves. Best of luck, Miss Maiden. If I see you again, it'll be between my crosshairs.
Very well. Ines, Anea.
Yes, my lord.
As you wish.
Ha! Busy times ahead for all of us.
Our final battlefield draws near. The very thought is enough to make the blood stir.
Just what kind of farce do all of you take this for? We aren't finished here! Not by a long shot! Who do you think you are, deserting your duty?
Sorry, kid. We got our priorities.
That's quite enough, Your Highness. The task you were given was a greeting, a show of formality and nothing further. Evidently, you have failed to understand that. I have to warn you against overstepping your bounds. Or must I remind you of your position as an...
Your Highness.
Now. Return to Heimdall for now, Your Highness. There yet remains an important role you must play.
Understood.
Boss. My lord. Ouch! That Princey boy's gonna sulk on that one for weeks.
Looks like the party's over now. What a shame. I was having so much fun.
I do hate to cut our engagement short, but I believe it's time we made our exit.
Understood.
See you around, guys! Continue on with your struggle, vain as it may be. I want to relish making you squirm before we finish you off for good.
Now, if you'll excuse...
Hey! We gotta get out of here!
Belle.
First, Sharon.
Guess we won't be settling the score this time around.
We'll go ahead and see ourselves out, too.
George! So you're gonna leave without saying a single thing. Again.
Don't worry. We'll be able to settle things soon. But don't expect any mercy from me when that happens.
Right. Real convincing.
George, or would you prefer I call you Georg? Either way, I owe you my thanks.
You can keep them. Farewell.
Man, that guy really isn't cut out for this.
Look who's talking.
Exactly. You're no different.
Whoa! Didn't realize you guys were keeping demons up in that ship.
Oh, Lecter. I can only guess who you're referring to.
Still, it really is one...
I won't even bother scolding you anymore, all I ask is that we'll still have a class...
Leo wants just the same. Jill and Hans do too.
Sheesh. You guys just can't learn to let it go, can you? Fine. I'll buy. You just gotta promise me that you...
Of course.
I'll be waiting with the...
I'm glad everyone was able to have... With this period of relative peace nearing its end, may each of us... And Reen, will you give in to your cursed... Or will you continue to struggle with every fiber of your...
Whether we'll ever meet again. But if we do, I guarantee you...
My goodness. His Excellency certainly is impulsive. Farewell, everyone.
I pray that you all have a safe journey. Be assured that neither the Imperial Army...
On that note, you are also free to go and visit his As for you, Lloyd, I have temporarily suspended your... I imagine you'd like a chance to visit those dear to you.
Wait.
Think of it. We will be recalling our troops from Michelin as well.
I'd like to thank you for the consideration. Though not half as much as I'd like to deck you in the face!
Instructor. You're always so difficult to get through to.
Well, this has been a most productive encounter. I don't know if I trust them to not interfere with our return, so we'll be taking our leave as soon as possible. I wish you all the best of luck in the coming days. May each of us do our utmost, no matter what path we've chosen.
I shall find a way to pay my respects to His Majesty before setting a course back home. With that, farewell for now.
Princess Alphen, Lady Mildine, and General Le Guin, congratulations on rallying so many to your side this day. As for Rean, Lloyd, Estelle, and all the rest, may Adios give you her blessing. And once again, Prince Olivert, I can't express enough how much of a relief it is to see you alive.
Oh, and Cassius, though we walk different paths for now, perhaps we could meet for a drink one day.
Ha! I'll be sure to take you up on that. Estelle, Joshua, Ren, Sherazard, Agate, Tita. We shall meet again. Take care of yourselves, as well as each other.
For sure. We may not be...
You better not get beat by some Imperial hotshot, you got it?
You can leave any matters in Erebonia to me. I'll make sure to be close in touch with Sarah.
The Society's at work all over the continent. Be careful out there, Dad.
We'll let you know if we discover anything about their plans.
Be careful, Mr. Bright. You too, Chloe.
Agreed. Not just the battles themselves.
Yeah. Having the fate of the entire continent at stake can get a little overwhelming.
Huh. Don't go wussing out on us just yet. We're finally in the home stretch.
Yes.
Oh, music. You changed your clothes.
So I have. I suppose we should count ourselves lucky things ended up as nice as they did.
I swear. Muse, you don't really think your signature sweet smile will be enough for us to forgive you, do you?
Huh? I was about to ask just the same.
You were about to pull some real wild shit back there, weren't you?
Just so you know, we overheard your conversation on the bridge. I need to have more than just a few words with you, as your instructor.
Yes.
That was strangely meek of her.
What, you sick or something? More so than usual, I mean.
I'd say she realized she went a bit too far this time around.
Though perhaps we're partially to blame for all the pressure we've placed upon her.
Such is the folly of youth, wouldn't you say?
Olivert.
It pleases us all to have you grace us in good health, Your Highness.
You'll have to direct your thanks to the many others who helped this come to pass. Our endgame is nigh, Rean. Should you wish it, my wings are prepared to lift you to a new path.
It would be our honor, Your Highness. But before that, on behalf of us all, welcome back.
It's good to be back. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, Liberlians, Crossbellans, and Erebonians alike, welcome aboard the second successor of the high-speed cruiser Arcee, the Courageous 2.
Yay! Your rank went up! Here's a gift from Her Highness.
Despite being a new model of ship, the system you see here largely emulates that of the previous Courageous. Our operations manual only covers the bare minimum. Should you find anything lacking, you'll have to figure it out as you go.
Understood. I'll make sure to pass it on to everyone else.
In total, it spans a length of 92 arch, a considerable step up from the previous 74 arch class. However, because the ship is so much bigger, you'll need to carefully watch the speed and engine output.
Ha! So she's a wild one, eh? Sounds to me like this girl's gonna need a bit more taming than the last one.
This terminal should give you complete command over all the ship's facilities and fire control system. It comes equipped with anti-hacking measures, specially developed by Professors Albert and Erica Russell themselves.
You mean Mom and Grandpa made it?
Incredible. This ship is state-of-the-art.
And that computer's one of the Epstein Foundation's next-generation models. Weren't they only just developed?
That's right. And its hull has the latest innovations in hydrodynamic engineering. Plus, it seems to be outfitted with ZCF's newest next-gen orbital engine, too.
It only gets more and more unbelievable every time I hear it. Just how did you manage to construct a cutting-edge ship like this abroad in total secrecy, without anyone finding out?
As I stated earlier, there are a great deal of individuals who helped me make this happen. Such as Mr. Gwyn here, for instance.
Mm-hmm. The story here goes all the way back to right after the Civil War. Considering the way it ended, His Highness decided to approach me for some advice. He had me prepare this ship for him, all in anticipation of the day when the Crimson Wings would be torn from the sky.
So that's why.
Huh. I do remember His Highness mentioning something about you being his advisor.
This is...
I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ein. Looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
You have 15 seconds until the hull collapses. So before then, I will offer you one final wager. A gravitational barrier will appear on the bridge for exactly 24 seconds. Let's see if you can come back from this.
Ah! Adios, help us! You gotta stay calm.
Get down and brace for impact!
Over there! Damn! The gravitational barrier! It's not gonna hold.
Don't give up just yet!
Was I a moment too late? Nay, surely a flicker of hope yet remains. Can you still be plucked from the jaws of Gehenna? Show me just how far that luck of yours will take you, my dearest rival.
those of you who have not yet had the honor, my name is Roselia Milstein. I am the elder of Erebonia's Hexen clan. Emma and Vita are my disciples in the magical arts. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, Prince Olivert, as well as the storied children of Crossbell and Liberl.
Indeed, being sent forth by Adios, much like the holy beast of Earth. Thomas Lysander, second dominion of the Grosritter. Estelle, Lloyd, I've heard many a rumor about your respective endeavors. As for you, Your Highness, I don't think we've had the chance to talk since you were last at the main campus.
The solution is simple. Use this ship to whatever end you see fit. The rivalry of the Seven appears to be the true objective behind this plan of the Chancellor and the Gnomes. That much we can safely assume. And yet, it is this very same objective that may be our sole hope in preventing the disaster to come.
You for real here? It's true that ever since this curse was unleashed, it's felt as though everything's being guided by some unseen force. With that in mind, it'd be near impossible to try and prevent the war altogether.
That's probably why Dad and Chloe opted for Operation Meal Mirage instead. But while we're on it, what exactly is this curse anyway?
We know full well the sort of strife a Septarian can cause. We saw so ourselves during the incident in Liberl a few years back. There, we had to come face to face with the same issues our ancestors contended with 1,200 years ago.
It was the same for us. We fought back against a centuries-long plan to artificially recreate a Septarian. One that had been lost due to mankind's own hubris.
Yeah, I almost made a really big mistake back then. But then Lloyd and the others came and made everything all right again.
In Liberl, a ring that could grant any heart's desire. And in Crossbell, a tree that could rewrite destiny itself. Each one a blessing, yet each one a curse. But in spite of that, Estelle, Lloyd, and everyone else faced them head-on. They didn't lose heart even once.
Therefore, discovering the truth is your responsibility now. It's not something Estelle, or Lloyd, or even the rest of us can accomplish. Only you, Class 7 of...
The Empire's facing threats both on its surface and behind the scenes. I can't think of a more tenacious bunch out there.
It's up to us, then.
Naturally, the Courageous Two has its own missions to see to. We must travel around the country helping people and gathering allies. Even so, I have no doubt that we can still serve as your wings of passage. More so with the Merkaba out of commission. After all, the difference in size should be more than enough to fit, say, 2 Divine Knights and 4 Panzer Soldats?
Olivert.
You've put so much thought into this.
Then Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 would be honored to take you up on that offer, Your Highness. We'll do everything we can to assist you in your efforts as fellow members of the Radiant Wings.
We'll help too,
It's only fair after all you've done for the branch campus students.
If you ever need someone to make that ship purr, I'm your gal.
Fabulous! Delighted to have you. You see, we've been rather lacking in the crew department.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sitting this one out.
Count me in too. I mean...
Like we said, we're gonna be off doing our own thing, but we'll still be helping out.
Same with us. We'll be catching a ride on the Bobcat too after we're done here.
Now that you mention it, you did both say you'd be working separately.
Yeah. The plan is to cover Eastern Erebonia, North Ambria, and Jirai.
You mentioned getting in touch with HQ in Lamont. Guess that means you guys are heading out too, huh, Shara?
We are. Though we won't be leaving the ship until tomorrow.
Sarah, Fee, you guys got things covered here, yeah?
Of course. When have we ever let you down?
Call us if you need anything, okay?
I guess...
Yeah, we've got some stuff to take care of back in Crossbow.
Don't worry. We'll be seeing each other again before you know it. In the meantime, let's give this our all.
Yeah! We got this, Yuna!
Right!